Good morning, friends. Just kidding. It's actually the evening. Tricked ya. No, but seriously, wife and the kids are away for the next week. Obviously, the time of recording this is not the time when you're actually watching this. But at any rate, I'm utilizing my time with the kids being away, getting in a little bit of extra cardio. So I decided to head back out. I did some cardio this morning, recorded one walk and talk episode. Now I'm doing this one. But what sparked this particular topic, at least, is somebody asked me a question today, and I thought, man, that would be a super great question to answer on a walk and talk. So as I'm communicating with this individual, their name's not important, but they say, hey, Matt, during the day, I have zero issues staying on track with my diet. I have zero issues not overeating. I'm able to manage my appetite. But man, as soon as nighttime comes, I will eat everything. What can I do to stay on my diet, to continue to lose weight, and not get hungry late at night where you want to binge? First off, that's normal. If you think about it, late night snacking is a thing because your meals are spread out so far apart. So for those of you who might have a late dinner, say 7, 8 o'clock, you might not be hungry and want some type of midnight snack. But if you eat dinner at, say, 5 o'clock, you have to look at the pattern of your meals throughout the day and the way that your energy goes up and down. Your appetite tends to follow that. So let's say you eat breakfast at 8, 4 hours, you're eating lunch at noon. Let's say another 4 or 5 hours, you're eating dinner. So say 5, 6 o'clock-ish. Well, if you look at that 5-hour window, it makes sense why you're hungry at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midnight. So, first off, the easiest thing to do, and you're gonna be like, no shit, Matt. The easiest thing to do is just go to bed. I mean, if it's 10, 11, 12 o'clock, you should be in bed anyways, right? I mean, look, if you're focused on losing weight, you have to be getting 7, 8, 9 hours of sleep every night. Manage your hormone levels, manage your hunger, your energy, and overall recovery for the workout that you had that day, and to recover properly to get ready for the workout that you had the following day. But the big thing is, what if you can't fight that urge? I know, Matt, it's so easy to say, just go to bed, but I'm a night owl. Okay, cool. That's fine. If you stay up late because you have the ability to sleep in later, maybe it's a Friday night, you don't have to work on Saturday, or it's a Saturday night, you don't have to work on Sunday. You want to stay up a little later, you want to watch TV, watch a movie, whatever. Cool. Then make wise choices. Again, it's one of those, no kidding, Matt, tell me something that I don't know. I don't think you guys give yourself enough credit, because most of you know what to do. It's just temptation kicks in, Look, I'll tell you, honest to God truth, I had a workout around, I think it was around 4 o'clock. I had a protein shake afterwards around 5 o'clock. And then I actually had dinner around 6:15. And when I was all said and done, dude, I was hungry, right? But I know that, hey, if I get up, I get moving. it'll take my mind off of being hungry. Now, granted, it's only like an hour after I had dinner, and that's right after I had a protein shake as well, an hour or so previously. But I'm one of those guys who I could eat all day, every day. Now, mind you, it would be healthy stuff, but I can put some food down. So, if you can't go to bed earlier, or you're not willing to just say, okay, I'm starving, I should be going to bed anyways, and you're not able to say, man, I just can't eat. I don't want to eat. Because I know if I start eating, a handful of chips is going to be a bag of chips. I'm going to start raiding the fridge, grabbing the desserts, grabbing the pastries, whatever the case may be. Then you better have something that is healthy, and then have the willpower to not sit down and eat a pie, a cake, candy, ice cream. I mean, look, late at night, ice cream's pretty freaking tempting if you ask me. That's one of the foods, if you even want to call it that I gave up a while ago. I couldn't tell you the last time that I had ice cream. And fun fact, I would, without a doubt, sit down with a gallon or a half gallon, or dude, I don't even know what they come in these days, of Turkey Hill cookies and cream. And I would just pile it in. Dude, I could house a container of that cookies and cream ice cream. Now, granted, it's probably like 3 days worth of calories. But I used to love that. That was kind of like my treat. Anyways, now I'm talking about food, probably because I'm hungry, right? Again, hey, there you go. If you're hungry, I kind of walked into this one. If you're hungry, it's late at night and you didn't get your cardio in, man, that's a fantastic time to get your cardio in. Temperatures are cooler. Granted, when I'm walking right now, it's hot as hell still. Humidity went down. It was like 437.2 or something percent humidity this morning. That's a joke, but it was crazy humid. Humidity went down a little bit, but it's still like 92 degrees. But, it tends to be cooler at night. So obviously, right now I'm walking around 7:15-ish, somewhere around there. So the temp hasn't gone down too much, but 92 right now, without the sun beating down on you, is a lot cooler than it was even this morning. So if you're having a hard time staying away from the snacks and the food, late night snacks, raiding the fridge, whatever the case may be at night, try those things. Just go to bed. If it's late, you know better. Go to bed. If you still want something, resist the urge. Try to push through. Get your mind focused on something else. Or go for a walk. Go do cardio. Go ride a bike. It doesn't even have to be around your neighborhood. It could just be around your house, depending on where you live. But if you have to have something, let's say you didn't hit your protein for the day. It's a fantastic time to take in some protein. It could be some type of casein protein, which would be perfect. Casein is a slower digesting protein. It takes around 7, 8, 9 hours for your body to digest it. So you have a constant flow of nutrients and amino acids throughout the entire night while you're sleeping, which is great because typically when you go to bed, you're not sleeping, right? So you end up in a fasted state. And some people, say, oh, well, you're not as anabolic at night because you go into a fasted state, you turn catabolic, and, you're wasting away muscle and yada, yada, yada. Yeah, that's debatable. But at the same time, if you have that casein protein, you'll be good. You'll stay in an anabolic state, so you're constantly giving your muscles the nutrients that they need to recover properly. You could use cottage cheese. Cottage cheese, I personally do not like it. My wife likes it. That's a great slow digesting protein, great at night. If you want to combine the two, some people will take a casein protein and some cottage cheese. They'll throw the flavored protein in the cottage cheese to give it some flavor. They'll mix it up and eat it like that. You can make some sludge. Mark Lobliner, who's my co-author of Bodybuilders and Billionaires, you could check that book out. It's over on tigerfitness.com. It's also over on my website, Barnes & Noble, all of that. Pretty much anywhere books are sold. But Mark is known for creating sludge. And basically what that is it's protein powder and just a little bit of water. So you dump your protein powder in a bowl, just add a little bit of water, you just start mixing it up. And then you just add little by little, tiny bits of water until you get the consistency that you want. Some people like it really runny, which at that point it's like you're eating soup. But everybody has their own taste. There's actually deer out here tonight. I'm not even gonna show you. They're way out there. I love this area. I could walk this area multiple times a day if I had the time. I'm just lucky enough to get out in the morning, and then super lucky to be out at night like I am right now. But it's full of deer, full of animals. I saw 2 raccoons fighting the other night. I wanted to grab my popcorn and watch it, but I didn't. But some other foods that you could eat. You could have some popcorn. Don't get the movie theater butter popcorn, but if you just grab yourself some, salted, unsalted, it doesn't matter, but don't get the butter popcorn. Popcorn tends to be lower in calories. It's a high volume food, so you can eat a whole bunch of it without it really giving you a bunch of calories. You can grab a thing of Greek yogurt. Don't get the stuff with the fruit in it. That's terrible for you. Tons of sugar. So if you can, just grab the plain Greek yogurt, and then you can mix your own stuff in. You could add some protein powder. You could add in some, I love sugar-free jelly or jam. Ooh, man, oh man. Pro tip, here's what I do. If I need a snack, my wife gets a gigantic container of plain Greek yogurt. I don't even weigh it. I just scoop it out of the container. I don't eat the whole container because it's one of those gigantic ones. But I'll dump it into a bowl. I'll grab some sugar-free jelly or jam. It could be grape, it could be strawberry. It doesn't even matter. It all tastes good. And then we get a fresh batch of natural peanut butter made. Either we go to the farmer's market and grab it. We have a local store that does it. They'll literally make it while you stand there. It's so fresh, it smacks you. But I'll put the yogurt in, the plain Greek yogurt. I'll put the no sugar jelly or jam in, and then I'll add some of that natural peanut butter. Ooh, brother, let me tell you, that is chef kiss. So that's about it, guys. I gave you almost a handful of different things that you could do to combat late night snacking so you don't overeat. You can stay on your weight loss goals. Check this out. Oh man, I don't know if you can see the fish. They're probably hiding for now. I'll check them out in the morning. I'll probably record another video and get it out to you guys. But I'm going to see what I can see in the pond, hang out here for a little bit, and then I'm going to mosey on back home. But with that being said, guys, if you have any questions, as always, just leave them down in the comments. It could be, if you want some more ideas of late night snacking, foods that aren't high in calories that you can use, beverages, protein shakes, etc., etc. Dog poop, some dickhead owner decided not to clean up their dog's poop. But yeah, leave comments down below if you have any questions. I always check them if somebody leaves a comment. But with that being said, guys, I'm signing off. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day or evening, depending on when you are watching this. If you could do me a favor, if you're not currently a subscriber, click the button down there, subscribe. It helps me out, lets me know that these little walk and talk episodes and the extra stuff that I do in the office for you guys on this platform is worthwhile, that you guys enjoy the content, you find value in it. And if you want to, feel free to hit that like button. But hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day or evening, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Bye-bye.